everyone. Thanks for tuning in to this week's podcast episode. I am one of your FWBs, booked with Emily or just M. And today we are joined with a very special guest. She is the co-host of the very popular and amazing podcast, Friends with Books. And she is also the ever so talented and hilarious bookstagrammer at Read Reviews by Jess or just Jess. Jess, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here on this podcast for the first time.
The feeling is so mutual. A little birdie told me that your birthday is coming up and you are turning the big 27. So I thought to myself, I have to have her on the podcast.
I have no idea what's happening, but I was the little birdie. So yeah, Jess, yes, you guys know Jess, but for the sake of today, we're pretending we don't know Jess. And she is just a very special guest on the podcast. And this is her birthday extravaganza, all about Jess. I'm going to add some like foghorns in there.
Amazing. Yes.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yes. I wish that I had confetti poppers because that would be nice and really fun to clean up as well. So how are you doing, Jess? What's going on?
I'm doing so good. I have no idea what this episode is. I mean, up until like 4 minutes ago, I don't think Emily did either.
No.
So, this is exciting for me. We have no plan. I hate talking about myself. And yeah, but I'm excited to be here and I'm just going to pretend like I love talking about myself.
Yeah, I'm going to force her to talk about herself because I have no problem doing that. I love talking about me. So I'm just going to radiate that energy onto Jess so she can talk about herself. But yeah, her birthday. So this episode is coming out on 2 days from now, the 25th. And her birthday is actually on the 28th. So everyone make sure to wish her a very happy birthday. Send her things. Her Venmo will put
My Venmo is just kidding.
Literally. But as you know, per the usual, we're going to start out with a BuzzFeed quiz.
Yes.
And so this, I think, is perfect because this birthday party quiz will accurately reveal your biological age.
Yeah. And that's what this is, right? We're just having a birthday party with our FWBs. And that's amazing because honestly, I've got a total of 2 friends IRL. Okay. I've got 4 friends IRL, including Tim. And, you know, this is going to be great. So let's fucking go.
I'm so excited. Okay. All right, Jess, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Choose a cake flavor: red velvet, coffee, strawberry, vanilla, fruitcake, or chocolate.
You know what fruitcake reminds me of? The Sims.
Why?
Because, like, every time you, like, build a new family and they have a welcome party, they bring fruitcake to, like, welcome you to the neighborhood. Other than that, I've never heard anybody in real life reference fruitcake.
It kind of looks like zucchini bread in this picture.
I love a zucchini bread.
I do, too. But that's not fruitcake.
That's true. Honestly, this is hard. I would pick ice cream cake or cheesecake if those are on here, but they're not, so I'll go vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay. Perfect. Next question.
Are you going to pick?
No, this is about you.
Oh. You would pick red velvet.
I'm going to pick them, but I won't say what I'm
tell
picking.
us.
Okay, I would pick red velvet, absolutely. And
I know you so well.
Looks
this
like
velvet?
This red velvet? It looks like the cake from Cheesecake Factory, actually. It looks like it has, like, cheesecake plus a layer of red velvet plus,
Delish.
Yeah, that does look good. Okay, next question. Choose a birthday meal: seafood, pizza, a roast dinner, cheeseburgers, tacos, or pasta.
I think someone in the UK made this quiz. Because I've never heard anybody in America say roast dinner.
It's like a roasted rotisserie chicken, in case you're wondering.
I'm not going to go with that one. Okay, this is hard. I
I'm going to go with tacos.
I was going to say, that's what I thought you would go with.
I'd go with tacos.
Okay, amazing. I'm going to go with pasta.
Typical.
Okay. Choose another treat. Would you have a chocolate fountain,
Ooh.
a savory board? I think that's like a charcuterie board.
Cooter board.
Yeah, a coochie board. Cookies, brownies, a fruit bowl, or macarons?
Ooh. I'm going to go with a savory board. I love a charcuterie board. When Emily came over to visit me for like the first time, her and Tim, we had the largest charcuterie board ever. And we didn't poop for weeks after because it was just too much cheese.
My bowels have never been the same, actually, to this day. I'm not okay. I would pick brownies. Okay. How would you celebrate? Family dinner? Probably not. Cinema trip? A weekend away? That was our plan. Dance party? Go out for drinks? Or an escape room?
That was our plan too.
Yeah, that was our plan together.
I know. We were going to go a weekend away and do an escape room there.
That's sad.
I guess I'd still pick a weekend away. So Emily and I were going to go to Ocean City with our husbands for my birthday, and we had it all booked, but then the hotel called and they were like, hey, like our pool's actually not going to be ready for your birthday. They said for Memorial Day weekend, but
it's really her birthday.
yeah. And so we canceled it. So
what's so annoying is that we called probably 4 times, like in the past few months, to be like, hey, just want to confirm that like the pool will be ready Memorial Day weekend when we get there. And they're like, absolutely. Like, no way this pool won't be ready. Sure enough, apparently they called Jess and they're like, hey, yeah, so the pool's actually not going to be ready. And it's also, I think, only supposed to be like 70 degrees that weekend too. So like you can't go into the ocean. Like you would freeze. So, but at least they told us. I mean, I'm sure we would have called again too to confirm, but definitely bummed about that.
Ugh, gross.
Sad. I know. Okay. I would choose family dinner. Okay. What gift would you like to receive?
Oh.
A Nintendo Switch, shoes, clothes, makeup, a ticket to an event, like a Polycon, or jewelry.
I would like to receive a ticket to a Polycon, actually. I'm going to go with shoes. I've been on a little shoe kick, and I've actually been eyeing some Hokas, so...
Are you a little sneakerhead?
I'm a little sneakerhead. Ever since I got my forces, I'm a little sneaker girl.
Wait, speaking of the tickets to a Polycon, I've actually been reading in the Facebook group, you might have seen it too, but tickets apparently are going to be like way pricier. Because I guess this event venue, there's like way more authors going. They're letting more people come to the event, so tickets are going to be like more expensive. Someone said $250 to $300. And I'm like, I hope you have a payment plan.
No, you know what? I've been thinking, I was like betting on that because they're really modeling after like what other sightings have been doing. Like both Book Bonanza and Readers Take Denver host the events at a Gaylord hotel, and now they're hosting at a Gaylord hotel, and they're all like pricier as well. So
the hotel looks beautiful. Like it looks like it's going to be like really nice, but a lot of people are also bitching because I guess the rooms are very pricey there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
I think it's actually closer to my house too.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Cause there were comments about that. Like it's not as close to DC. It's actually like, I just didn't know which direction, but okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, stay tuned to see if we get tickets for that, because I don't know.
We will get tickets.
We will. Okay. Finally, how much do you love birthdays? I love birthdays. Just another normal day. I hate them. Not as good as Christmas, but still like birthdays. Oh my gosh, excuse me. They're all right, I guess. I wish it was my birthday every day.
I love birthdays. I think I love other people's more than mine. But yeah, I'm a birthday girl.
You're a birthday girly?
Literally.
Okay. I'm going to say not as good as Christmas, but I still like them.
That's really true for you.
Yeah. Okay, what did you get? What's your age?
I'm a teenager. You're cool and you know how to celebrate your birthday well.
Woo! Happy birthday, you little 16-year-old. Maybe 18.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my goodness. I got teenager as well. But so we're just young at heart.
We are.
Amazing. That was great.
Oh my gosh. I like that. That was fun.
So I think that I compiled a list of things to ask you.
Amazing.
And I took them from all of the other episodes we've done with other special guests. So we're just going to like run through, see what you can come up with. And then, I don't know, talk about anything else we want to talk about too that revolves around you.
Okay, let's do it. My
first question for you is just tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, tell the listeners and you know, what you want them to know.
Yeah.
Start with your government name.
Okay. My government name is beep redacted. I am Jess. I live in Maryland with my husband, Devin, and our two dogs, Mika and Macintosh. And that's his full government name. Well, his full government name is Macintosh Daniel Franklin.
Oh.
Beep. And then Mika's full government name is just Mika Jane.
Beep.
What else do you want to know?
What is your job? What do you do?
I work in marketing for a tech company. But I actually don't do that.
That's actually a lie. Do you work from home or do you have to go to like the office every day?
I work from home. My company is based in Utah. And yeah, I actually do something called employer branding, which is like marketing the company as an employer and getting people to come work for us. So,
do you like it?
I do. Yeah. I like it a lot, actually. I call myself like the master of none because I get to like wear all the hats. And so sometimes I'm doing like making graphics. Sometimes I'm doing content. Sometimes I'm doing analytical stuff. So it's fun.
Yeah. What is that? A jack of all trades, right?
Yeah. Jack of none.
Amazing. If you weren't doing that, what is your dream job?
None.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Same page.
Yeah.
But if you had to do something to pay the bills, what would you pick?
I would be a barista.
Oh, okay. Like, would you have your own cafe or would you just want to work at like a Starbucks or
I would like to like a local cafe, but I don't want to like work the register or anything. Like I just want to make the coffee and like vibe. Like I don't want to talk to people.
Right. Absolutely. I could see you back there just maybe with some headphones and you can incorporate those dance moves.
Right.
Like, you know, break it down a little bit.
1-2 step.
Yeah. I would tip you.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
Okay. So I guess, how did you get here? Like, why are you on this podcast? Like, how did this come about?
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know the origin of FWB, I joined Bookstagram in January of 2021 and have been on there for like 2 years now. I would say, because I took a 6-month break. So like technically we're coming on my 2-year anniversary.
Right.
And I don't know, like I discovered Emily. We became friends, after a lot of back and forth and ghosting.
Yeah.
And we just realized we were both so funny and we needed to have our voices be heard. So we started this podcast and honestly, it still like doesn't feel real. Like I know like we sit down and we record a podcast, but the fact that people actually listen to it, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, sometimes I get the ick because I'm like, people listen to me talk. Like, oh God, like my voice, gross. What is your favorite episode that we've recorded since doing this podcast? Because we've recorded a lot. I actually was looking and I was like, what the hell? Like, there's a lot of episodes here. 29. This will be our 30th episode.
Yeah. I don't know. think like in my dreams I Hold a Knife will always have like a special place in my heart because it was our first episode. We recorded it 89 times. Like we struggled. There was a lot of like emotion and mental breakdowns that went into it.
Yes. And a lot of late nights, long hours.
Yeah. We were just trying to figure it out, and it was harder than we thought it would be. Yeah. And also we were like on a time crunch, and but I would say that one is my favorite.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good one. Holds a special place.
I also think it was like our most structured episode to date too, because we really like were focused on like an outline, and we didn't want to be like unhinged as we are now, as we have become. So yeah. Now
we don't have an outline whatsoever. We have an intro and an outro that Jess needs to read.
That I still have to read 30 episodes later. Yeah.
But then we just wing it. No, I think that's fair. But okay, so you talked a little bit about your Bookstagram, and that's how we met. So like we ask everyone that kind of comes on, other Bookstagrammers, what can people expect from your Bookstagram? What do you want them to take away from what you give?
I think I really just want my Bookstagram to like be a place where you can come for a laugh and like a good book rec, because I try to infuse humor in a lot of my reviews. Sometimes it probably like doesn't translate over text, but I still think it's hysterical. But yeah, I would say that's the biggest thing. And I also like really want to, I've been really into the indies lately. So like elevating indie authors and their books too. Absolutely. And just like a nice little community where you can, I feel like people are sometimes like afraid to DM me, but like if you like genuinely want to have a conversation with me, like I'll respond to you. Like let's chat. So
for sure. I mean, it took her a while to respond to me, so don't take it personally.
Yeah. And I'm also terrible at responding. Like I'm an introverted extrovert, so sometimes I'm just like, I'll like really want to talk to you, but then it'll take me like 4 days to respond. Cause like once I'm ready to like extrovert again, then I'll respond.
It's so true. But I think that's such a good point about your Bookstagram. And I think the way you described it is exactly how I would describe it. Like, I just think it's like a very chill, humorous place that you can walk away with a good book rec. And I have noticed you've been into the indies lately. So I think that's like, I think those are less popular. So people can walk away with something maybe that they haven't heard of before, which is always nice.
For sure. I can't tell you the last time I've read like a traditionally published book.
No, literally. Same.
Well, I am reading The True Love Experiment now, and I'm enjoying it.
Oh, that's a good one. What have you read recently that you just like love? Like, what are some recently read?
Let me pull up my Goodreads. So the first that comes to mind is Under the Stars by Laura Pavlov, and that's the second book in the Cottonwood Cove series, and I really love that book because of the female main character, which I feel like I usually like the FMC, but I usually am like, the male main character was everything and I want to fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which you still do with Maddox. I do. Sure.
Right. Yeah. But I just really love Georgia in that one. Last night I finished Stay With Me by Nicole Fiorina. And that started off really strong for me, but then, and I still liked it, but like it became like so unhinged and like the most dramatic book I've ever read.
Oh dear. Okay.
So, but
Are you going to read the second one?
Yeah.
Are you like right away, or like you not super excited to jump into it?
I feel like I have to read this. I have to read it right away, but I have to work through a couple other books first. But yeah, it was just like, I was literally like, what is happening right now? Like there's like, I don't even want to give anything away.
It what? So give some beats on that. Steamy, spicy, romance, young adult, what?
Yeah, it is definitely steamy and spicy. It's definitely like a darker book, I would say. Like check the content warnings, is like orgies and drug use. And yeah, I like unintended orgies.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I told you, it's unhinged and like so dramatic.
Would I like it? Because you know how I feel about like reverse harem stuff.
It's not reverse harem.
Oh.
Like they're just like in this like college like reformatory college, and they like don't have anywhere else to do because their doors lock at a specific time at night. And so they climb through the vents and they go to this room and they kind of party and then just like each have sex separately in the same room.
Oh, so there's only 2 people having sex
Yeah.
at a time. They're just all near each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is unhinged. That's different. Okay. Okay, next. What else?
I have, this is a new to me author, but her name is Britt Benson, and I have read 3 of her books now. The first is a duet. It's called Next Life, and the first book is The Love of My Next Life, and then the second book is This Life and All the Rest. And that's like kind of an angsty romance. The first book takes place when they're teenagers. I think they're like 16 and 18 or something like that. And then the second book is 6 years later.
Okay.
And the first book doesn't have an HEA, but the second book does. And it's just like she puts you through the ringer, but then she puts you back together, and super steamy also. Like, he is a dirty talker.
Okay. Romance, I'm guessing then.
Romance for sure. Best friend's brother is the trope. And he's like a bad boy, and he's got drug issues, and then she has some traumas because her mom died. But yeah, I really love that. I still think about that book.
Noted. Okay. I'm going to write that down. I've never heard of Britt Benson before.
I hadn't either until I saw this book, and then I read this one, and then she has another series called Better Love, and I read the first book in that one. And I also really enjoyed it.
Okay. What else? You seriously haven't said the one book that I'm waiting for you to say that you recently read and loved.
Hunting Adeline?
No.
What? Baby Moon or Bust?
Fourth Wing!
Oh, I read that long ago.
But I feel like that's still all you talk about.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. No, I read Fourth Wing at the beginning of April. But yeah, I still think about it. I think I am going to do a reread soon because now I own the ebook and the audiobook. And I will say, though, the audiobook narrator, I don't particularly love her voice. Like, it sounds like she was sick when she was recording.
Oh, like nasally kind of?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't love that.
Yeah. But I'm only like 2 chapters into the audiobook. But yeah, Fourth Wing, if you haven't read it yet, I feel like everybody in the world is on the Fourth Wing kick.
Yeah, for sure.
Fourth Wing train. And it's worth it. Emily finally read it. Is it worth it, Em?
I did read it. It is definitely worth it. Yeah, it's definitely one of those books where you binge it. Like, there's no really other way to read it, in my opinion. And like, I know that I do binge books in general, but like, once you start it, I feel like you don't want to stop, because the beginning for me was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then when it finally does happen, you're like, oh, and you don't want to stop reading it, but absolutely worth it. So, and I'm glad Jess encouraged me to read it, because usually I get nervous with hype books. So.
I was going to say that. I feel like hype books are either hit or miss a lot of the time on like Bookstagram or Book Talk or whatever. But honestly, I haven't seen a single bad review about this book. And I actually want to look up the Goodreads rating.
The Goodreads rating is really good. And I actually looked at 1-star reviews on there, but they're very, very few of them. Like, which is so crazy, because not to turn this into an episode about Fourth Wing, but this is the author, Rebecca Yarros, her first fantasy book she's ever written.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, great for her. It's fantastic. I'm really happy for her.
I can't believe anybody who rated this book 1 star.
Yeah, that's super surprising to me. I'm not sure. There was just an account actually that was like bashing this book and saying that like it's basically porn and people need to, and I was talking to another bookstagrammer about it, and I was like, for one, there are 2 sex scenes for one, like, and they're explicit, but it wasn't anything like unhinged, and also 2, that it just couldn't be further from the truth, and 3, like, don't read it then. like I'm so confused. I don't know.
Wow. That's unhinged. But right now it has a 4.71 out of almost 28,000 reviews.
That's amazing. Yeah, that is, I feel like that's unheard of, especially for the first book in a fantasy series.
Yeah.
Like,
it hasn't even been out for a month yet.
That's wild. Good for her. That's so exciting. Imagine how she feels. Like, that's just like so crazy to me. Okay, so speaking of like fantasy books, I feel like this next question, it doesn't have to be a fantasy world, but what is a book that you would want to live in? Like if you could, it could be real, it could be a fantasy, anything. Like where would you want to go?
I'll give a fantasy one. Obviously, I want to go to the fucking Basquiat War College and live there, even though I wouldn't survive.
Yeah, I would die.
I would go as
over.
I'd go be a scribe there.
Okay, that's fair. Work in the library.
Which, that's from Fourth Wing. And then I think, like, small town, like, I would love to go to live in Chestnut Springs.
Yeah, that's a good one. Small town romances. And that's from, obviously, Chestnut Springs, series by Elsie Silver. And there's apparently some hot cowboys there. But then you have to move to Canada, which is even further away from me.
You can come, too. We'll start our own ranch.
Okay. I would do that.
Sold.
I would be a ranch hand.
I would be the chef.
Okay. What
I
are you
don't
cooking?
even really like to cook that much. Never mind. I was going to say the prostitute, but...
The Chestnut Springs prostitute. Amazing.
But for free. I'd be the free prostitute.
Oh my God, you'd get so much business.
You know, just kidding. I'm a married woman.
Okay, this went off the rails. Name somewhere you'd like to live. Chestnut Springs, but I'd also like to be a prostitute for free. I would charge nothing.
Yeah, let's go back to your dream. What's your dream job question? Chestnut Springs prostitute.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay. For free. You're not even actually getting paid for this, so that's amazing.
I'm paying them, actually.
Next, this is so funny because these are questions that we literally asked other people. Like, I feel like we, like, grilled people. We were like, you need to answer all of these. So, next question. What is a book that changed your life? One for the better and one for the worse.
One for the better and one for the worse. This is hard. Yeah.
This is what we do to people. Are you intimidated? Are you like, why did I agree to come on this podcast?
Well, okay, here's the thing. I will go, like, sentimentally. So, this is, like, wild. But I would say I have two. One is You Are Not Alone by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pickenen, because that was the first book I ever posted on Bookstagram. I don't even know if my review for that is still up because the picture was so terrible. And then two would be The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, because that was Emily and I's first buddy read. And,
oh my God. You're going to make me cry.
And Emily's my best friend now, and that kind of, like, sparked our friendship, which is so crazy.
It is. That was a fun one. That was really fun. So we were actually literally just talking about, remember when we first started this podcast and Jess requested something using, like, her Bookstagram email from work, and Jess made a joke about The Paris Apartment because the guy's name was Nick Miller, and it turned out he was gay. And if you ever seen New Girl, gay Nick Miller, right? Yeah. So I made my Zoom, we used to have Zoom calls, Jess and I. So I made my Zoom name on my work computer, gay Nick Miller, and I joined a work call, and my name was gay Nick Miller. Like, what the hell? I've never exited out of something so fast in my life.
I think that's the funniest thing. And to this day, I still think, number one, that's hysterical. But I think, two, that was my best joke.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was good. If
you have to read the book to get it.
You do. And the book truly isn't that great. But you have to read it with, like, a friend or someone that will, like, really just enhance the experience. Yeah.
That's true. I feel like I would have rated the book even less if I didn't read it with Emily, but still, like, I think I added that to my favorite books of last year because we had just such a blast reading it.
It was so much fun. Oh, the screenshots for that were so good. Like, of our conversations. Okay. Are you ready for this? One's going to be hard.
Also, I'm not asking Emily to repeat any of these questions back, like her answers, because I'm going to use the same outline for her birthday extravaganza in a couple weeks.
Also, too, you guys know me enough where if Jess asked me a question, this would actually turn into all about Emily. So I don't even want to answer anything. But the next question is a book whose main character you want to smash.
Oh, God.
I know. This is hard. There's so many.
Top?
Yeah, you could just, like, top 3, top 5, top 10.
Okay, Fourth Wing, Zayden Ryerson.
Yes.
Love that man.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh, this is hard. Azrael from Akatar.
Okay.
He's got the biggest wingspan.
He does have, that's what they say, but it's all about how you use it. I bet Cassian can do some damage.
She's a Cass girl. I'm an Az
Cass
girl. Who else would I smash? Oh, smash.
What about Zayd?
No, he scares me.
Yeah. I don't want a gun shoved up in my cooter.
My hooter cute.
My hoochie cute.
Who else?
What about Cade Jennings?
Cade
Rhett?
Jennings. Who the fuck is Cade Jennings?
From Heartless. Cade?
Is that their last name?
Jennings? Right?
No, Eden.
Where am I getting Cade? No, Eden is the Edens from Demi Fair.
What the fuck is their last name?
Cade Jennings is from somewhere. Oh, I think that might be from Rewrite Our Story.
What the fuck is their last name? Are you sure it's not the Eden family?
No, the Eden family is Devney Perry.
Oh. I know it's Jasper's.
Oh, Cade Jennings.
It's Eaton.
Eaton, yes. Okay, what about Cade? Eaton.
No.
Okay. What about Jasper?
Yeah, it's fuck Jasper.
Okay, Jasper from Powerless is getting fucked.
You know who I actually really liked? Oh, easy. Noah Riley from Say You Swear.
Oh, what's his name? From, one of the Brutal Birthright books. Nero.
Nero Gallo.
Right?
Smash.
Yeah, Nero.
Smash.
Why is this, like, so hard right now?
Liam from Fourth Wing. Smash. Vectel from Ice
Well, he does have two penises, doesn't he?
I'm just kidding. I would not.
Are you?
I know I am kidding on that one. That's a joke. The tattooed chef from Juniper Hill.
Oh, yeah, duh. What's his name? Blanking.
Knox.
Knox Eden.
Look at us.
Where are all these people coming from? I'm like totally blanking on literally everybody.
I'm on my Bookstagram. I take everything I said back. Give me Christian Hems and Julian Hates.
Oh my god. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
How the heck did we forget about them? They're just in a league of their own.
On the tippy top of the list. Okay, I would say literally top 3. Christian, Julian, Zayden.
Okay, that's a solid list, and I feel like you got some good variety in there.
Yeah.
You know? Except
I'll throw in what's his fuck? Noah Riley too.
Okay, he'd be a sweet little lover.
I know.
Noah.
And then I'll throw in Nero to balance out his sweetness.
Yeah, because he'll just ruin your fucking life.
He'll stab me, probs.
Actually, that would be Zayd. He would actually stab you.
Be true. Yeah.
He likes knife play.
He
okay,
does.
well, moving on from this talk, what character have you read in a book that is most like you?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
These are hard. I don't think we've ever asked that to anybody.
I don't know. Apparently we did.
Honestly, the one that's coming to mind is Georgia Reynolds from Under the Stars, just because she is like bookish and I don't know. I just really liked her.
She was fun and quirky, but also...
Did you finish that?
I think I'm 70% through.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really cute. It's an easy read, small town. Yeah. And I really like the Reynolds family. Like, I love small town romances because you get that family vibe. So, really like that.
I like it in my heart of hearts. I want to say I'm like Willa, but I probably just like want to be like her.
You aspire to be like Willa.
I think we're both funny, so I think we have that in common.
For sure. I agree. But Georgia's funny too.
Yeah, Georgia is funny.
Agreed.
I don't know. I don't feel like anybody like I've never read someone other than like Georgia lately that I can like really resonate with. Who do you think I'm like? I
think it's just hard because there's like any female character that's written is based off of what someone probably wants to be like,
Right.
right? Like, it's the perfect woman that every guy loves. And like, so there's probably just bits and pieces of people in like certain characters. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, I see Georgia for sure because I feel like she is just kind of fun loving. And then I think there's parts of like Willa and Billy who are just funny in general that like I could see for sure. And then I'd have to find someone who's kind of maybe like more introverted. Like, that would remind me of you. So.
Someone who's like a touch bipolar.
I haven't read someone like that yet, but.
There's always a first.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to move on to Smash or Pass. And this is going to be a speed round.
Okay,
like how
I'm
we did
excited.
it. Who did we pay? I think we played this with Candy Steiner. So we are going to do Smash or Pass. Are you ready?
I'm scared, but yeah, I'm ready. Okay, focused.
Okay. Long books.
Pass.
Okay. Love at First Sight.
Depends how it's done.
But what's your gut? Yeah. Okay. Morally gray main character.
Smash.
Absolutely. Audiobooks.
Smash lately.
Yeah, that's new to you. Okay. Third person point of view. So that's like it's narrated.
Yeah. So Baby Moon or Bust is like that.
Did you like it?
I did.
You liked that it was like not in their heads. It was interesting.
I think I would say Smash. I like it sometimes, but I couldn't read it all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Smut.
Smash.
Smash. Split timeline.
Smash.
TV film adaptations. This is hard. This one's hard.
Yeah, this is hard. I would say like Smash, but like I never have high expectations.
That's fair. Like you want it, but you're just like, this could be just like average.
Yeah.
Might knock it off. Okay. Long chapters.
Or pass.
Oh my God. I was going to say what?
No, pass.
Rereading.
Pass.
Yeah. Ambiguous endings.
Pass.
Yeah. Character driven books.
Smash.
E-reading.
Smash. Fuck.
And
smash.
I'm gonna shove my Kindle up there, actually. Forbidden romance.
Smash.
Mafia romance.
Smash.
Single dad.
Smash. Smash.
Small town romance.
Smash!
Indie authors.
Smash. Gotcha!
Okay. That was good. That's all we have for Smash or Pass. The last thing we have is underrated or overrated. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Jess. These ones confused me even when we did it with Yasmin. Mm-hmm. Poor thing. So we're actually just going to skip this probably.
Did you add missionary sex to that list or was it already on there?
No. We asked Yasmin that? Oh my God. I'm going to ask you, missionary sex, underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
Amen. I don't think there's anything wrong with a good missionary.
Did we ask Yasmin that? Yasmin, if we asked you that, we're so sorry.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was a bottle of wine deep at that point, so. Okay, wait. Closed door sex scenes, underrated or overrated?
Honestly, underrated.
Okay.
But like Yasmin says, the rest of the book has to be done really well.
Yeah. Like you kind of have to like be able to picture what's going on behind that closed door.
Like you have to have the build up, the tension has to be there. Like you have to be like excited that they're having sex and like happier for them than you are that you're not reading the sex scene.
Right, for sure. It's like their moment. Like you just need to like let them have it and whatever.
Right.
Okay. So these are just random questions now that I'm going to ask you. They're going to come to my head.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So like, let's say I'm going to set the scene for you. You wake up.
Oh.
It's a rainy, gloomy day.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday. It's maybe like 68 degrees outside. Well, how do you spend your day? What are you going to do?
6 to 8?
68.
Okay.
Yeah. But gloomy, like no sun, like rainy. You don't want to leave the house. Or maybe you do. I don't know. What do you do?
Right. No, I don't want to leave the house on a sunny day. So definitely not leaving the house when it's raining. Okay. So I wake up. I make my husband brew a fresh pot of coffee because it's always better when he does it.
Yeah,
it's not.
no.
I'm just lazy and I don't like to do it.
I think it's always better when someone else does it.
it has to be a hot cup of coffee, and I bundle in on the couch with a blanket and my Kindle and my phone. I light a candle, and that's where you'll find me.
All day.
All day.
I love that. Would you watch a movie or would you just read?
No, I would just read and probably be on TikTok, which isn't good, but it's the same as a movie.
It's so addicting. What is your favorite comfort movie?
Oh, so I'm not a big movie girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once I've watched a movie, like, it will take a lot for me to watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
The one that comes to mind is 13 going on 30, but that's definitely not it.
Oh my God, I love that movie though.
I do too, but
that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm more of like a show rewatcher. Like, I'll watch New Girl all day, all long. And I've really been into Below Deck lately.
Is that a reality show?
Yeah, it's a reality show where they're like yachters. Or
They're
yachties.
what?
They're
oh,
yachties.
they're on a yacht.
Yeah, they like work on a yacht and then they have like guests come and stay with them. It's
Is it
addicting.
funny?
No.
Oh. Is it like
It's
drama?
just like, that's drama. Like, the guests are obviously rich because they're paying like $500,000 for like a 3-day yacht charter.
That's insane.
And so you get to like see like, I don't know. It's just cool. I don't know. But it's also like insane because the like, I don't want to give anything away.
I think I've seen TikToks, like clips of like episodes on TikTok.
Well, that's literally... So I used to watch this like years ago, and then I stopped, and then I kept seeing clips on TikTok, and I was like, oh my God. And I would literally like go through like part 2, part 3, part 8. I'd watch the whole fucking episode on TikTok. And so I was like, let me just watch the show. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite store to shop at for clothes?
Aerie, for sure.
Oh, 100%. They're so expensive, though.
They are.
God.
I love Aerie. If you see me on the street, probably like 80% of the time I'm wearing something from Aerie.
Yeah.
Or like a bookish shirt.
They have the cutest stuff. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
What is your, if you had to like give a shout out right now, your favorite bookish merch person?
Threaded by Sabrina, baby.
Yeah. She's going to be at
girl.
a Polycon.
I'm literally wearing a hoodie from her right now.
Which one is it?
This one is it has the heart and then it says romance reader on the back.
Oh, cute. I like the color of it. It's like a tan.
Yeah.
Very
Threaded
cute.
by Sabrina. She's my go-to because I feel like her stuff is like reasonably priced and the designs are all really cute. And I like that they're like book specific. So it's like, I don't know, like you can never have too many of them because she puts out new stuff for the book she's reading all the time.
Right. And she's also so nice.
She
like,
is.
so sweet. Yeah.
And she does custom stuff.
What's your favorite color?
That's hard. Terracotta.
You're so ridiculous. You just mean orange.
Yeah. I've been in like, I don't know, like I go back and forth. I don't have like a true like diehard color. Like I know Emily's is pink. I don't ever wear pink, but I like to have like pink accents. My new thing for like my house is like sage green.
Oh, sage is so in. I love sage. Eucalyptus.
Oh, look at you.
So nice. Yeah, you know.
Look at you go. Yeah. I guess I'll go with sage green for now.
Okay, that's amazing. What are you doing for your birthday? What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah? Do you think Devin has anything planned?
I'm trying to get Emily to come visit me.
Yeah. I would love to come visit you. I really would. I promise you.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have any plans.
You don't think you'll do anything?
No, I'm sure we'll do something. I don't know what.
Yeah.
We thought about like getting a hotel in Annapolis, Maryland, which is like really close to us. But it's because it's Memorial Day weekend. It would be like $500 for a night. And I was like,
oh my God.
So stupid to spend $500 for something that like is 15 minutes away.
You know what I think would be really cute? And Tim and I have talked about doing this. We don't have like the kitchen for it now, but when we lived in Elizabeth, we had a bigger kitchen. Hiring a chef. You can like hire them and they'll come cook like a 4-course meal for you.
Oh, really?
And yeah, they'll like, you get to like pick what you want and they'll do all the cleanup. They'll bring everything. I've always thought like for homebodies, like I know you guys like to stay home. Like we like to stay home, and it's like the same price as going out and paying for like a really expensive like date night.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That could be cute.
What if the chef tries to kill me?
Well, you know, you gotta sometimes take risk and gambles.
Yeah.
But like maybe your last meal would be really good.
Yeah. Ooh, we went to Texas Roadhouse the other day, which is like not a thing that we do. Like, I'm just not a steak person.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so fucking good.
Yeah. There's a Texas Roadhouse by us, and we ordered there more than I would like to admit. Like, we were on a kick for a while.
Yeah.
Like, at least 3 nights a week. But they're so reasonably priced. Like, you could get, like, 2 steak dinners for, like, $40.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was really good. I was surprised. I loved it. It was really good.
Yeah. You guys have a Steak and Shake by you, too, right?
It closed. Emily, it closed. And guess what they turned it into? You'll never guess.
Chick-fil-A.
No, a fucking...
A Rite Aid? A Dollar General?
A dispensary.
Get out!
I swear to God.
Oh my God. That's so upsetting because there's like no Steak and Shakes anywhere anymore.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. That's sad.
Oh my God. The people in my neighborhood were absolutely, their lives were in shambles about this dispensary.
That it was a dispensary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because we have like a community like Facebook group. And so my neighborhood is like, I'd say like older people, like definitely in like their 50s or 60s. So they're all like absolutely, their lives are in shambles over this dispensary being open. And somebody's teenage daughter is in there just like battling all of them, being like, it's no different than the liquor store right across the street, like blah, 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 like just going at them. And I was like, this is amazing.
That's like I would pay for that entertainment, to be honest with you, to sit there and read that.
Screenshots.
Seriously, do. That's hilarious. She's fighting for her life.
She is. And then the next post is her being like, hey, does anyone need a babysitter?
People are like, get this girl out of our neighborhood. That's hilarious.
But yeah.
Oh, well, I think that's all I have for you, Jess. I think that, like,
you should serenade me happy birthday before we go. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Jess. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
On Channel 4.
Right out the door.
The end, yeah. That was good. Happy birthday, Jess.
Thank you.
What's your birthday wish? We won't tell anybody.
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. Just pretend and
Okay,
then blow
I'm
out.
making a wish.
Okay. Blow out a fake candle. That was obnoxious.
I'm leaving it in.
That was good. I hope you all enjoyed learning about Jess. If you have any other questions for her, definitely let us know. And she's required to answer them because it's all about Jess.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Very
Thank
fun.
you for having me, Emily. This was such a pleasure. I hope that you'll have me back one day.
Maybe.
I just had the best time.
I'm so excited. I guess that we can say we are friends with Jess. So if you like this episode and want to continue reading along with us and listening to our segments that we just kind of randomly talk about things, what I just said, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Friends with Books Pod, where we will announce all of our upcoming buddy reads and segments, which we haven't forgotten about. We will be announcing June very, very shortly.
We just have to plan it first.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. So
NBD, yes. I forget the outro, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
in the meantime,
in the meantime,
Make
subscribe
sure you subscribe
to the pod. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
See you later.
I'll never forget the outro song.